crunchy, crunchy chickens.
What's going on YouTube, Roxas The Torterra, and today we're bringing you a Pokemon Crystal Randomized Nuzlocke episode. This might be our final episode. Actually, this is our final episode because we just did tons of grinding, and we already defeated the Pokemon League, as you guys know, which is how we got to Kanto. So we are going to take on Red in the very last episode of Pokemon Crystal. So the time has come. So this is the final episode. Actually, what I actually want to do is check our PC. If you guys saw the grinding montage, you guys definitely saw that our Viridian City encounter was in fact a Lugia. We couldn't catch it right away because our box was filled, so I changed the box and I went back out and caught the Lugia. So it's ironic. I feel like it's one of the ironic things. I said it would be cool to have a Lugia because we have a Ho already, but we caught a Lugia and we caught a Growlithe and a Marill as well, because the next route from Viridian is Route 22, I believe, and we caught Alex the Marill, and we caught a Growlithe from Mount Silver. we didn't catch our encounter on the route of the route before Mount Silver. Like when we go in to the part, I guess like a segue into it's a segue into the area to Mount Silver, but it's a route first and then it's Mount Silver. So the route that we were on, we didn't get our first encounter because the first one was a dupes with the Magby, but I was speeding up. I was speeding up at the same time, so I saw Eradicate and I just pressed run because I thought I had it already. But then again, I was like, wait, that was my encounter. So yeah, if I do have a Rattata, I could redo the encounter, but I didn't check to see if I have a Rattata. So as you guys just saw, we have Storm Dance, our Lugia, we have Alex the Marrow, and Arcanum the Growlithe. Actually, what I really want to do is check how many deaths we have. So we can check dead end and see how many Pokemon we've lost in this LP. Well, actually, there's a number right there that tells us. So it said 5. So we've lost 5 Pokemon total. We lost our starter. We lost our second encounter. I think Andrew was our third encounter, honestly. Or Pinesoul was. I think Andrew was our fourth encounter. I think Pinesoul was our third encounter. We lost Super Hot. That was in Olivine City. Yeah, we lost a lot of our Pokemon. He's holding the Charcoal, but we don't need it at the moment. Yeah, we lost a couple of Pokemon. We lost 5 Pokemon. It's almost as much as a team. But a team consists of 6 Pokemon, so we're looking pretty good. I must say we did pretty well. But yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. We have to fight Red, and hopefully everything is gonna be fine and dandy. Who knows? All right. So with that, we're gonna go back outside and we're gonna get into the team update, and then we're gonna get into what we have to do in today's episode, which is take on Red. So let's get right into the team. We got Nappy the Machoke, level 81. I don't know why I trained Nappy so much up to level 81, but yeah, I trained him to 81 because it is apparent that Red has one high level Pokemon, and his high level Pokemon is 81. So I'm trained up one of my Pokemon to 81, and why not be Machoke? Why not let it be Nappy the Machoke? So we got Black Belt, still rocking the same moveset: Seismic Toss, Vital Throw, Focus Energy, and Cross Chop. So we have Corn, our Dragonite, holding the Dragon Fang this time around, no longer holding the Bright Powder, because we actually in fact got a Dragon type move, which is Outrage, and we got Fly, Hyper Beam is a new move as well that we got, and we have Waterfall still. She became level 75, so we trained everyone up. We have Hueso, our Marowak, holding the Smoke Ball still, which I'm probably going to take off of her and give her the Bright Powder now. At this point, she has the moves Headbutt, Bone Meringue, Bone Rush, and Thrash. Next up we have Fat Queso, our Raichu, and Raichu's been such a long-running member of our team. So has Machoke. Our Machoke has been a long member of our team. Those two are like the longest members of the team right now. They've stayed since the beginning. Like Machoke was our encounter near Violet City. Actually, it was near Violet. It was near the ruins of Alph. We went up there and found a Machoke, and from that point on we've had Nappy. So we haven't lost him, and we haven't lost Queso since we got Queso in Union Cave. So we didn't lose her at all. Like this, well, we don't want to jinx it, but yeah, we haven't lost her. Like it's crazy. We kept them since a long time ago. Our team has not changed. She's holding the Magnet to power up electric moves. We have the moves Flash, Thunder Punch, Quick Attack, and Thunderbolt. We actually need Flash for Mount Silver, so good thing we still have it. We have Quick Claw on Daisy, our Golduck still. She's actually a very long running member too. She's a long running member of our team too. Daisy she put in so much work. There were so many times I thought she was gonna faint or just get wrecked like completely, but she pulled through in the end. We have Surf, Whirlpool, Disable, and Confusion. Last but not least, our Niji7. Holding leftovers this time around, not holding the King's Rock anymore. Has the moves Fire Blast. Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, Recover, and an Earthquake. Also 75. All three of those mons were 75, by the way. Ooh, so we got some stuff to do. We actually picked up some Max Repels and some Full Restores on the way to the Pokemon League, because I went to the Pokemon League to get some Full Restores in preparation of the battle against Red, obviously. So yeah, this is gonna be quite a crazy battle because we have to go up to Mount Silver. Oh, there's a Miltank here. You caught a Miltank already. I'm probably gonna swap my team around. Let's see. Oh, let's take that. Smoke Ball from Hueso. And we'll give her the Bright Powder. Why not, right? Now if we got the Thick Club, oh god, if we had gotten the Thick Club as a whole item from Hueso, there would have been destruction everywhere. Did I swap my party members? Who I want to be first? I want to see... Hueso leads in the party a lot of times, so we can lead with... Let's lead with Daisy. We don't lead with Daisy often, do we? No, we don't lead with the Raichu often. We haven't led with Raichu in so long, so we're gonna lead with Raichu. Put Raichu up in front. gonna go from there. Alright. So yeah, we got our encounter here. I wonder what else we could have found here. I didn't even go into that house yet. We could have found a level 42 ladybug. I would have been so pissed. I would have actually been so pissed off. Wait a sec, let's check our Pokedex real quick. Because if it happens to be that the Eradicate, if we have Rattata, we could have actually caught the Gyarados right after, because the Gyarados would technically have been our encounter. So let's see. PQRSR Rattata. Nope, we never caught one, so that was our encounter. That's not that much of a big of a deal because we're not doing anything else in the game at this point. This is our last episode, our finale. It is so sad. We lost so many. We didn't lose that many people. I think we lost a considerable amount of Pokemon in Insurgents. We only lost 5 in this playthrough. I don't know how much we lost in Platinum either. I think we lost a good amount in Platinum. We definitely lost a lot in Platinum in the end when we're fighting Cynthia. We lost a couple of squad members at the champion herself. So anyway, we're gonna use Flash to brighten this cave up. We're gonna light this cave on fire right now. So yeah, our encounter in here was Growlithe. So yeah. Oh, wait, light ball is in this, or is light ball actually a light ball, like an actual ball? Oh, it's not. An odd electrical orb. What? I didn't even know light ball was in this. I'm gonna give it to Kesso. How is light ball in? Well, technically, light ball's description would say that it doesn't work on Raichu. It only works through Pikachu. So I'm gonna take that off. Whoa, light ball is in this game though? I thought light ball was introduced like in 3rd gen. What the heck? I did say I have for repels. What the heck? Yeah, we got 50 full restores. We made sure to stock up. Let's hop on our bike. Alright. I don't know, it's crazy. Energy room. I just realized there's a lot of freaking items in Mount Silver. The one I didn't have is the one that's on the right hand side. It's a black apricorn. So I was like, I don't really need the black apricorn anymore. But yo, having 2 Master Balls is ridiculous. Back-to-back episodes. The last episode we took on Blaine and Gary, I believe. Before that, I think we caught a Mewtwo with our Master Ball, and I was stoked. The gorgeous box. Oh, no thanks. But yeah, I was super stoked to find that we could actually get another Master Ball. So I was sitting there like, does this say light bulb mail? What the heck? So anyway, I'm just like, yo, we can actually just get ooh, I want to see what that is. We can actually just get a freaking Mewtwo so easily. We have the Master Ball. We caught it, and I'm like, I'm keeping this Master Ball for something else. And all of a sudden, I start on my grinding montage. I'm like, let me catch my Viridian City encounter first. And it's a freaking Lugia. Lugia was one of our encounters, our first encounter actually in Air Critique City earlier during the LP. And I was trying to capture Lugia, which was insane, but I almost caught it, but I didn't. And then later on, we go to Mahogany Town, and we freaking leave after fighting Price, and we go to the next route, and there we have it, a freaking Ho-Oh. And Ho-Oh I was talking about Ho-Oh because of the fact that we have items called a Silver Leaf and a Gold Leaf, and you know how the mascots of Gold and Silver are respectively Ho-Oh, and for Silver it's Lugia. So I go into the next round, and boom, right then and there, Ho-Oh just pops up, and I was like, I was just talking about Ho-Oh. And all of a sudden now, I'm just like, we have Lugia, so I'm just like, these leaves inspired the catch to happen. You know, it inspired the encounter first, and then we managed to catch them. It's ridiculous. I honestly wanted to have Lugia on the team for the final episode, because Lugia and Ho-Oh just sound so broken for a team, and this is Crystal, so it's the middle game. It's the game in the middle of those two. But to have both mascots on my team would have been insane. But it's so cool to have both of them though in this game. I can't believe the luck that I've had in this game too. I've had so much luck, I'm not gonna even lie about it. I've had so much time that I could have not have caught something, but I had so much luck on my side that I just happened to get it. Right Potter again, gosh. These competitive items, these banned competitive items. I also do have a Focus Man. Yeah, we got some great Pokemon during this LP though. I'm hyped that we got so many good rolls on our encounters. There are also some rolls that we didn't get that weren't that great, but some of them actually paid off in the end that we had them. Oh snap, so we're pretty much, yup, it's about time. It's time. In the remakes, you find Red on Mount Silver, but he's outside and it's snowing. And it looks way more epic, but this was in the past. I was just like, I remember when I got the invitation in the game, like when I play my Game Boy Color, and I'm like, okay, so we go to Mount Silver and we catch high-level Pokemon, which was awesome. And a lot of evolved Pokemon. I believe Tyranitar is in these caves in the original game. And all of a sudden it gets to the end, and I just see this guy here. I'm like, is that really you from the first game? And it's red. I'm just like, the heck? And he doesn't talk. He goes dot 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 dot. And then this epic music starts to play, and I'm just like, yo, this really is red. This was you in the first game. So I'm sitting there like, he's gonna have my Pokemon that I had, I guess. And no, he winds up having like some broken stuff, like all 3 starters evolved. And he has a Bulbasaur. He leads with his ace right away. Bulbasaur is his ace. It's level 81, so that means normally he leads with his Pikachu. But that would have been amazing. I'd have a Raichu. But yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm actually terrified. He may just have... Oh, he's setting up. Special attack went way up. Did Flash a miss just now? I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. I believe it's resistant, but we can swap out of anything. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that Solar Beam? That's Solar Beam, isn't it? Alright, we're about to have to resist that. We have to quad resist that. I'm sending in Ho. I believe Ho is Fire and Flying, right? Is Ho Fire and Flying? Or is it Psychic? So Lugia is Psychic. Whatever, we're eating that. And I'm actually gonna have to... Yep, and we gave Ho leftovers, so he's having to put on the work. Sacred Fire. Misses! Sweet Scent. Lowers what? My evasiveness? Yeah, so he can hit me more often, but I mean, I'm not gonna be dodging anything. We're gonna go for freaking Sacred Fire and blow this Bulbasaur out the water. Oh my god. Get wrecked. Damn, like, look at that. That's just mass destruction. So yeah, Red's Pokemon are randomized. It's just funny that he had a Bulbasaur still though. Red's Pokemon are completely randomized, so we do not know what he will have. He can have a Mewtwo Ball, we know. So he has a Kingdra. Ooh. Alright. I should have taught Davey Ice Punch. I should have taught Nappy Ice Punch. Can Nappy get Ice Punch? I don't even know. Yo, Nappy, you're gonna have to fight one of your favorite Pokemon. One of Nappy's favorite Pokemon are Kingdra. So yeah, he's gonna have to fight Kingdra. I don't know if we're gonna do good with this though. I don't know if this is a good idea, because we have a fully evolved Pokemon on one side and a Pokemon that's not fully evolved on the other side. And he's setting up with agility. Yo, Kingdra's animation in this game looks awesome. And we hit the Cross Chop. Ooh. Yo, Cross Chop was putting in work for a couple episodes. I'm not gonna lie. We were getting one-hit KOs with Cross Chop. Look at that. Look at all that damage it just did from one Hydro Pump. Oh no. Oh man. Come on. Tank it. Yo, Nappy has so much health, but look how much damage this thing is doing. This thing did so much damage. Good thing with Seismic Toss, because Seismic Toss can't miss. And Seismic Toss does damage equal to the opponent, equal to the Pokemon that's using its the move is its level. So I do 81 points of damage with that. Some people would probably get rid of Seismic Toss, but I think Seismic Toss is a very interesting tech in, because say you were like at level 90 or something, all your Seismic Toss would do 90 points of damage. So say you use one move, then the next move you should definitely knock out the Pokemon, depending if it's a tank. I don't know. I don't know what is coming in. I do not know what's coming in, so I'm going to Corrin. I don't know what's coming in. Okay, Poliwrath. That's another one of Pokemon that I see. Another Pokemon I see napping it often. Poliwrath is a very interesting Pokemon, though. Definitely. We're gonna go for Hyper Beam. Yo! Oh my god! Yo, look at the animation for Hyper Beam, yo. Just wrecks. Look at that damage. Oh god, Poliwrath lived it. Double slap. Alright, so Corrin's gonna take them like a champ. She's eating those up. We have to recharge because, you know... Oh! Ooh, Corrin dodged it. Alright, so Corrin's gonna go for a fly now. Yo! I have noticed this would have been annoying. So we have to recharge after using Hyper Beam as normal. But I think Hyper Beam is broken in this gen, people are saying, because it's physical. So you can use Hyper Beam on pretty much almost any mon that's a physical attacker. Because Hyper Beam is physical in this generation, because it's a normal type. Oh, he has a Lapras. Wait, isn't that one of his Pokemon No, he doesn't normally have that, but he has it like later on. I know. It's an Ice type, so we can go into... What's Ice Water? We can go into Queso. That Queso. We'll go for a Thunder Punch. Should've went for Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt would have probably did more work to the Lapras. Oh god, this is doing the work too, though. Whew! The punches are real. Rain Dance. Alright, you kind of sealed your fate. You're making it easier to hit Thunders too. Wait, then again, Lapras gets Thunder, but we're gonna finish this up with a Thunder Punch. What's a surprised he hasn't used any potions on any of his Pokemon. I am super surprised about that. Like, why? All right, so we're kind of mollywopping Red. I'm just like, why? We're on par with you right now. He has another Kingdra. I mean, you know what? Our typing, I have to say, we have a very diverse typings on our team. So I'm gonna go into Corrin this time, so we can take out Kingdra with probably an Outrage. Hopefully, we can take the Kingdra out with Outrage. This Kingdra's level 77. I think I'm level 77 as well. Level 75, yeah. I'm gonna go for Outrage. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Outrage's base thing is 120 in the common games, like the recent games, I mean to say. Oh, it lived! Hydro Pump. Wait, that's resisted. It lived the Outrage though. That's wild. And Hydro Pump does so much damage when it's resisted. Now, Corrin, don't miss. Thank you. Oh my god. You missed. It could have probably went for a Dragon type move. I'm surprised it didn't go for a Dragon type move. Kingdra gets Outrage, I think, in Generation 2 as well, right? I don't know. That's weird. I'm surprised they didn't go for that. Jolteon is the last Pokemon standing on his team. Alright, Queso, it's time to come through. Yeah, we have a very diverse team for this game. And I'm proud of that because you don't see some of these mons often in LPs. Like, you don't see, like, Marowak too often. I don't see Marowak used often. But we're gonna go for Boomerang. Oh, we're gonna dodge the Pin Missile. Woo! Boomerang is gonna connect. And that might spell the end of Jolteon. Jolteon is very frail, although it's very fast. One of the fastest Pokemon in the game. So that's super effective. But we got one more Boomerang coming up. So I have to smack you when I throw it, and it comes back and hits you in the back. And the last one was a crit. Damn. Quite so savage, man. That was wreck. We kind of wrecked Red. Pokemon Trainer Red was defeated. ... Red does not talk. He's not very much of a talker. And he disappears. Yep. And that, you see, they roll the credits because that's kind of like another way of beating the game. Satoshi Tajiri and Junichi Masuda. Yo, those are two. Those are two, man. But honestly, Oshigeki Morimoto. I forgot his name. Oh, Kensugi Morio. He's the one who does the art for most of the Pokemon in the game. Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say is that beating Red is actually another way of beating the game. That's why the credits roll afterwards. So yeah, I can't express how much fun this game was playing. It was a freaking nostalgia trip. Like, I haven't played this game, like I said, probably over 7 years. I haven't touched this game specifically in that long. And the graphics are just so cool to look at. And nostalgia hits people hard when they play a game like that. Like, especially if it's a great game too, not like a game that was kind of halfly done. But this is definitely one of those games that are like pristine. Like, you know, it was the first time that Pokemon had graphics that move in a battle. Like, their animations would move. They wouldn't only make sound. They would move briefly and then it would stop. And look how far it's come now. Like, after Generation 2, Generation 3 enveloped the graphics that would move as well when you'd fight, but it would move briefly. Then when Generation 4 came, they would do that as well, but the animation was up and we had 3D characters moving around. Like, it was so cool. But then after that, 5th gen just broke that whole thing, and they had constant moving Pokemon. Constantly, they're moving. When you put them to sleep, their animation changes to their eyes being closed while they're asleep. So it's come such a long way. The game has come such a long way. Make no mistake, I'll probably talk about this when we're doing our Pokemon Moon LP as well, because that game has come this far from Game Boy Color to coming to a 3DS. Is just like, wow, the jumps they did, like Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance to 3DS, like in that terms of traditional order of the games. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know what else could possibly happen with Pokemon Moon and Sun and Moon rather. But yeah, but just seeing the time it took them to do all these things, and like every generation it improved even greatly. You know, like we had more dual types, new types were introduced in this game, which was Steel, and then we had the dual typings in this game as well, which was introduced, I believe, because there weren't really that many dual types. No, there was dual types in Generation 1, but not that many. They added more to the list in 2, and in 3 just had some interesting combos too. Like we had Firefightings where that first started out, and then we had Ground and Water, which was Swampert. You know, like, a lot of really interesting, unique typings. And from 4, Generation 4 had, like, I have to say Generation 4 is not only because it's my favorite, but because of like the work and effort that was put into it from Generation 3 to Generation 4. You saw the 3D models of the character sprites that were in the game, and then the music was on point too. And Generation 5 comes along and just destroys that completely. And it has the moving sprites and everything, you know, and it's the evolutions were quite different too from Generation 5. Generation 6, of course, blows everything out the water in terms of graphics. And the story was good, but some people don't. I know some people like the story a lot, but some people just find the story to be like maybe it could have been better. But I'm just like Generation 6 kind of had the most mind-blowing things. Like it kind of put certain other things into aspect, like how technically Mega Evolution came from Hoenn, and then somehow inspired that to happen in Kanto with Mr. Fuji, I believe, right? So that whole thing, like if you watch Pokemon Origins, you'll see what I mean. Pokemon Origins kind of says that. But anyway, enough of the rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this entire series and enjoying it just as much as I have, and dropping comments and leaving likes, you know, because that's what I hope that people do, not just for likes, but just obviously to, like, you know, connect with the game they haven't played for a long time. So it's, you know, if they can't get the chance to play the game again, they see me playing it, and, you know, they'll either go outside and be like, you know what, that inspired me to get the game again and play it over, or just for the fact that you get to watch it, you know, you remember things yourself, and then it's a little bit a lot different rather, because I'm playing it with a twist, you know, it's a Nuzlocke and it's randomized on top of that. So it's cool probably for a lot of people to see it back again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking with me at this crazy LP. Platinum was probably worse. I don't know, maybe we were a little over leveled at the end of this game, but for Lance we had to be at around 50 just to get through the first time, because we weren't going to be able to fight any of the Elite Four with having weak level mons. But yeah, I'm happy that we got this far. We lost 5 Pokemon in total in this game. So not even a full team. We didn't lose a full team of Pokemon. We only lost 5. So that's pretty cool. But when they were lost, then it was just like, come on. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys again so much for stopping by and dropping comments and just connecting back with your old childhood with the games. It's freaking awesome. I don't know what else to say, but with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. And if you have any friends that are interested in Pokemon, tell them to check out my channel out. And yeah, that's all. So thank you guys so much for dropping by. But with that, I'm out.